do it. I'm warning you, do not do it.
Side deals, secret promises. He's always got an agenda.
Stop. Stop. Will you? Stop, Dave. Will you stop, Dave? Stop, Dave. I'm afraid.
I haven't done a YouTube shave for a long time. So let's do my hair. Make sure hair's a bit long. You know, six weeks without a bloody hairdresser, and it gets to be a mess. So let's do that first. As usual, I'm in a hotel, but not for the reason you'd expect. You know, we've had this problem with the COVID virus and stuff around the world, and well, when it all happened, it all kicked off here. I sent my wife and kids off to Australia to live for a short time. I thought it was going to be a couple of weeks. It turned into 3 months. So the kids and the wife were in Australia until last week, and they came back. Part of the rules in Hong Kong where I live is that you have to self-quarantine if they're returning from overseas. So this is a problem in Hong Kong because the flats are really small. There's no way we could keep the distance required. So what I've done is move out into a hotel while my wife and kids are at home for 2 weeks. So I'm acting as delivery boy for them, which is a strange experience. So I go and deliver to my own house. I knock on the door, leave the groceries and stuff outside, step back, wave to them from a safe distance, and leave. That's it. I can't even hug the kids or kiss the wife or anything for another 10 days. Not 10 days, maybe 8 days actually, 8 days. So I'm looking forward to that and looking forward to getting back home and being a family again after all these months. So, okay, I'll show you my tattoos. This is my kid's name in Chinese, Jin Tao. This is my other kid's name, Jin Jun. And these are a couple of koi carp surrounding a big purple lotus flower. So if you've ever got any tattoos you want to show them off as well. Anyway, let's get on with shaving. That's what we're here for. Brush of the day is my Imp. Sorry about the echo in here, guys. Can't do much about that. Brush of the day is my Imp travel brush. This is the 3D printed prototype of it in delicious yellow nylon with an Arctic Fox knot. And if you like backbone, the Arctic Fox is for you guys. It's got a lot of backbone. It splays nicely, but look at the spring in the damn thing. And it eats through soap like nobody's business. So hard soaps, no problem. Soap, let's go on to the shaving bowl. When I left home, I didn't bring a shaving bowl, so I went to a local pottery store, bought the biggest mug I could find. It cost me about $4 US. So it's a huge, like 1 pint. It's supposed to be a tea or coffee mug or a soup mug, I guess. The soap of the day is a Martin de Candre Fougere, which is a fantastic soap. I've had it soaking for a while, but your whole bathroom is filled with that delicious Fougere smell. And I'm going to be using my Outlaw DE razor, which is a stainless steel razor with a matte stainless steel handle. I just launched my website today, so these are up for sale on the website, and I'll leave a link in the description, and I'll paste the link into the video when I do the edit. It's loaded with a feather blade on about shave 3. So it's a terrible plug, okay? It's an all stainless razor, fully machined and hand polished. And that's a machined stainless steel handle that's been sandblasted. So it's got a beautiful matte finish, which I happen to think is fantastic. The razor weighs in at about 100 grams dead. The handle's 72, the head is 28 combined, so that's the top cap and the bottom cap. You can see the top cap covers the blade tabs, completely covered. It's got a fantastic set of drain holes on there, that kind of 3mm wide drain holes, so the razor doesn't clog. Really fantastic. I haven't shaved for me for a while, for 4 days, 5 days. I don't have a lot of beard like some guys, but you know, it's enough. But I'll show you how that Outlaw gets rid of that in a jiffy. So without further ado, let's load up. I didn't pre-shave today, I just didn't feel like it. and I didn't bring any with me. So I'm just gonna wet the synth. You don't have to really soak a synth because there's nothing to soak into. Just wet it a little bit, and I'm gonna load the brush up for about 40 seconds. So just lightly pressing it down into the soap that I've had blooming for about 10 minutes while I had a can of beer. So you can see the tips of the brush are getting covered in delicious, and I mean fantastic fougere. So let's give it 30 seconds. That's 20 seconds already. So another 10-15 seconds. Make sure the brush is absolutely loaded. And then we'll get a bit of water in that bowl and really whip up a storm with this lather. I'm telling you, it's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So I hope the quarantine's not getting to everybody's, you know, sending everybody stir crazy. For me, it's not actually. I feel safe. The fact is, we're following the rules in Hong Kong. The infection rate is almost 0 right now. Death rate is super low. 4 people. And I don't want to be a coronavirus news service, but that's just a fact. Hong Kong had a scare in 2003 with a disease called SARS, and the collective memory is still there for SARS. So as soon as the coronavirus broke, regardless of what any politicians tell you, Mr. Trump or Mr. Biden or the dozy albino Mike Pence, wear a mask. If it doesn't stop you getting infected, but it'll stop you infecting others, and it works. Just look at Hong Kong. We've got hardly anything here. So there's my $4 bowl. Start to get some lather going. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and sanitize. That's the key to it all. It should be like a religion. Every time you come in the house, wash your hands. Every time you need to touch something that will go near your face, like you're in a coffee shop having a coffee or whatever, anytime you've touched surfaces that anybody else has touched, wash your hands or sanitize, at least with some hand sanitizer. There's no texture in this bowl, but it's still getting quite a lather up there. It's a totally smooth cup, and it's massive. I'm going to really try and get a good lather going on this with this fougere because I just love it. I want a really thick lather. So starting to get there. It's not thick enough yet for me. I like it like a Greek yogurt. So just to prove that I'm not playing with myself, I am lathering. You'll notice I don't swirl the brush in the bowl because that can actually damage your brush, especially with the natural hair ones. You should kind of whip the thing like that and just pump some air into it now and again, and then just move it around. Don't just go all in the same direction all the time. So I think we got enough lather there for a couple of passes and a bit of a touch up. So what I'm going to do is wet my face, and then just a nice, I mean, it's nice to have a pre-shaven oil or whatever you want to use occasionally, but honestly, I don't think it makes a lot of difference. It just makes you feel better. So let's get some lather and really work it in. I think this is where it makes a difference. Getting the lather into your beard and just giving it a little work. I love the smell of this Martin de Candre soap. I love it. It's not cheap, but it's fantastic. Okay. Okay, so let me clear the soap out of my nose. There you go. Okay, here goes, guys. And listen to the feedback on this razor. Seriously, it's wicked. Listen. And yes, the Outlaw razor is a joint design between myself and Brian at Executive Shaving in the UK. So the ones that I sell are Alpha branded. The ones that Brian sells are Executive Shaving branded. So take your pick. There's okay. Listen. And you can see that's 4 days of growth just gone. This is a feather blade, guys. It's as sharp as it gets. Okay, let's get on our nose. Okay, we're ready for pass 2, and I'm telling you, if you wanted to rush out now on a pass 1, you could. Pass 1 with the grain, for a lot of people, that would do the trick. Okay, we're ready. See, I'm offering the Outlaw in a choice of 3 different handles. So there's the matte stainless, which I think looks badass, and I've got a matte bronze one. I'll show you a picture, and I've got a hand polished stainless steel one in the same design. But these handles are super grippy. Look, my hands are wet and soapy. They're not going anywhere. Ready? And the drain slots in this razor really help it drain nicely. And washes out so easily. Okay. So let's have a feel around. Top lip is pretty much, could maybe do one more little bit BBS. The only bit is a bit here and a bit here, so let's get some lather on that and just slacken it up a bit and finish that off. So we're going to go across the grain here. This is one of my problem areas. It's one of the spaces where the hair pretty much grows in every bloody direction. You do it too much, you end up sore, so I don't want to get sore with it. There you are, gents. That's literally a 2-pass and touch up. So just gonna wet my towel, get rid of that excess lather, because I don't want to get rid of that delicious Fougere smell. I'll have that with me all night. Okay. Sure my lug holes are clean. And there you go. 2-pass and touch up. Looking amazing. Clean. No weepers, no blood. Nothing scary. Fantastic razor, guys. Buy one.